Good afternoon, fellow masters. Your host, Lord Valdarox here, back with some more fake Grand Order. Now then, now ought to complete. After all, Section 18 is just about finished with it needing Part 5 completion, and I believe we're facing... Oh my, it looks like we're facing her right then and there. Alright, everyone, good luck from Merlin. Yeah, we'll all need it. But new backs, I'm picking first. Yes, I know I should consider choices a little better, just a little bit. Mordred's gonna have to no. Damn. Okay, Mordred should stay there. Joan of Arc Altar is the only one that can hit heavy, but I don't think I'll be able to kill her. Still, I'll give it a try. Femme Fatale. Okay. Right here, it'll have to be Saber. A mobby Saber to take out the lawmakers. I really want to go that route though. Shouldn't I just bring a Berserker? Mordred will do a significant amount of damage, but not nearly enough to help take him out. If I bring a Berserker, I'm just pretty much letting Tiamat slaughter my Berserker. Raikou would be nice to have there, but no, unfortunately, it won't work. Altera could alternatively work. Damn it. Actually, no. We're not out of the woods, we're not all lost yet. And then as far as battle goes, no, I'm confident. We should be able to pull this off. We got this, fellow masters. Hopefully. Let's go. Also, I can get to chapter 819. Abnormal spirit origin confirmed. It's here, 200 meters from contact. You should be able to see it. The source of this abnormality is at the ocean's surface. This voice. Enemy confirmed on ocean surface, but is that really? That's Tiamat? Really? So beautiful and melancholy. She doesn't seem anything like the monster mother of demonic beasts. Yes, I've never seen her before myself, but those big horns symbolize land, and her eyes reflect the stars of the inner sea. That is the goddess of creation, Tiamat, no doubt about it. Her womb was the soil of life itself, then it was cast away after fulfilling its purpose of creation. In the myths, they say she was killed by the gods, but in reality things were slightly different. She was abandoned. She was abandoned by the entire world, by all the children she brought forth. After the planet's environment settled and life was established, she was deemed unnecessary and exiled. She wasn't sent to the old world that lies underneath, but to the reverse side, the lifeless world of the void. Right, for the primates who gained the phylogenetic tree. She was too dangerous because she had the potential to create another world entirely. The fear was the foundation built with great pains would get mixed with the next world's foundation. So they sealed her off, infinitely, and now she has returned. What if the Mage King pulled her out of the world of the void, or if it was humanity itself that called her forth? In either case, she should no longer belong on this planet. We need her to enter its deep slumber once more. We need her to, but... But it looks like a seal's been placed on her. Her limbs are bound together. She just woke up. No, that's not it. Is this why the Lamu brought her the Holy Grail? It doesn't look like she's noticed us, so maybe we can just take her down while she's bound. I have visual confirmation of Tiamat here too. This is your chance. Her limbs are still immobile. She's completely sealed. Only her torso and her head are free. Now's the only time to defeat her. Yes, enemy target Tiamat, commencing the final battle of the singular... Wah! If you expected to say that. My body, I can't move. Magical energy within Tiamat is surging. No, something's happening. She's putting out as much energy as a hydrogen bomb. If she fires, the roof will get blasted even from that distance. Don't let her shoot. Lord Valdarox to beat her before she makes her move. We have to do this. If Tiamat were a servant, would I welcome her? I suppose so. That is, if she did decide to come. Sorry, just read something funny on my end over here. So apparently, Sing first turn, decrease debuff resist 5 turns, and decrease buff success rate 5 turns, and decrease HP recovery amount 5 turns of all enemies and allies. Decrease attack for 5 turns in the second turn, and decrease critical start rate for 5 turns, and inflict NPC 1 turn to all enemies and allies. And then, Evil of Evil. Decrease defense 5 turns and decrease increase strength. Everything in your blood, ladies. I could stun her, but we'll wait. No, actually, no, she doesn't have that, so we'll stun her. Yes, I'm gonna take those moves out momentarily, so I should stun her. Okay, here goes. Hopefully that wasn't a waste. Oh, and they have the song too. And this isn't even the last battle. Whoa. Good choice in stunning her, but that one turns out last me. You can't cast her buff now. Wow. I didn't expect it to be this weak. I'll take it. I hate taking down a weak, wounded opponent, but I'm gonna let the opportunity pass. Yes, I'm too overconfident right now. Your best bet, yes. Take one powerful single target servant and then hit her. Hit her hard. Hit her fast. Amazing, you did it! Confirming collapse of Tiamat's spirit origin. The magical reactor has also stopped. Your attacks defeated Tiamat, mud and all. Now just wait for the ocean to return to normal. Retrieve the Grail and mission accomplished. We did it, Mash! But we know that it isn't that easy. Senpai, I had this feeling during the battle with Tiamat. But perhaps those were strings that tied her down. I think she made them herself. Tiamat was binding herself? I can't be positive about this, but that's the only logical explanation. I mean, Tiamat was, well, she was voluntarily taking our attacks as if she was giving us her life. We simply couldn't comprehend her intent. It seems Tiamat was awakened by the power of the Holy Grail. But perhaps if the Lamu hadn't delivered the Holy Grail, she would have stayed in the ocean forever. Mash, even if that's true, it wouldn't change anything, no? Tiamat's mere existence is a threat to humanity. Whether she was dragged up by the Mage King or lured out, we had to defeat her the moment she came to this world. Doctor, what's going on? Confirming reconstruction of spirit origin. No, transformation into a megastructure
post-dispersion increasing scale. Impossible! Can there be such a creature? This is no longer a living being. This is...
Water levels of the Persian Gulf are rising again. First wave reaching the coast in 5, 4, 3. Observation post submerged. The tidal wave was directed and it's heading farther onto land. This is deliberate. It's planning to head straight to Uruk and swallow it all up. Wait, seriously? Can't we stop it? Didn't we defeat Tiamat?
Yeah, but we just made a huge mistake. What we defeated was just its brain. Everyone, leave that airspace immediately. The real thing is surfacing from below. So it's kind of like it's swimming? I'm not reading that. Truly a monster! A mobile creature factory. She has enough magical energy to travel between stars. She has ample life origins stored within her body. Humanity needs a few more centuries to reach this divine arc. This is the Tiamat's true form. She's not even looking at us. She's going straight ahead towards Uruk. Looks like we're being spared for now. But what should we do? Quetzalcoatl, what do you think?
We absolutely can't win. Nope. I mean, the difference in size is mind-blowing, no? I can't use a joint lock on her, the most powerful move in Lucha.
Quetzalcoatl, can't you grow bigger?
That's impossible, no. Conservation of mass works with gods as well. It's a law. That kind of authority only exists in the era of Genesis. Not even aliens can take that thing down now.
Quetzalcoatl, are you saying you can't defeat Tiamat even with your real noble phantasm? Even with your full-powered authority?
No, it'd be cool to get your hopes up, so I will be blunt. Even with Ishtar's authority or with any other currently left in Mesopotamia, you can't so much as scratch Tiamat.
I see. Thanks. I get the situation now. What about Valdarok's retreat? Return to Uruk immediately and rejoin King Gilgamesh. Now that the situation is so far beyond us, we need to consolidate our forces. Roger that, Doctor. Good answer. We haven't been disheartened yet. And surely we still have some options left. Whoa, Tiamat is advancing. She can move with all that weight in that giant body? I called her fat, she didn't like it.
Second wave incoming. Oh no, its momentum will carry it straight to Uruk.
Well, no. I think this ends the battle, and we're entering part 6, which is just going to be dialogue. No battle. Right? Yeah. And we're still good on time for right now. Chapter 19 also has no battle as well. I don't think it has any. Echo confirmed from observation post 3. Black mud swallowed Girsu city and is flowing towards Umma and Uruk. This isn't a wave. They're like flames flaring up. The walls of Umma city can't withstand it. Estimated time of arrival? I don't care. Raise the anchors. Deploy the fangs of Nafista. Yes, sir. Send signals by reflections. Deploy the fangs. Fangs of Nifistum successfully deployed. We managed to divert the black mud. However, it's badly damaged after firing. It doesn't look like it can block the next wave. Figures. We'd have no choice. Start the repair work at once. No need to return it to perfect shape. Maintain its framework if nothing else. That will stop it for a while. Yes, my king! The time has finally come. I have been awaiting this moment with the bitter anticipation for 6 months. Tiamat, the mother of all beasts, is beyond this mythical battle is something even I cannot foresee. Will you swallow the world, or will humanity be worthy of flourishing? It's time to see that question answered. Let the final battle of the Age of Gods begin. So I just noticed, but it looks like we can't pick any place to, you know, farm, which kind of sucks. It means we have to complete everything. Yes, I noticed this for a while. It was just there. Okay, keep on going. Section 19. Start at the beginning. We look up at the sky. So you're back, Lord Valderox. Now let's begin the briefing. First, the soldiers' report. Yes, my king. Currently, there are 306 citizens left in Uruk. Of those, 212 are soldiers. The rest are civilians. Initially, the citizens refused to evacuate, but after the king spoke to them, they agreed to evacuate to the northern wall. Of the citizens who already escaped to the northern wall, there are 157 survivors. After this afternoon's Lamu attack, there are now 38 surviving soldiers. Altogether, there are 500 humans left alive in the Sumer.
Huh? 500? That's all? I'm sorry, that report must be mistaken, right?
No, it's correct. Between the two Lamu attacks and the Sea of Encroachment, the first dynasty of Uruk has fallen. Even if we make it through this predicament, the kingdom cannot be maintained. It would only go into decline.
What?
Do not despair. Even if we perish, as long as the Sumerian culture survives, there will be others who will follow in our footsteps. As for the Lamu, they have split into two groups. One group stops on the spot and turns into a sphere as soon as the sun sets. The other flies back to Tiamat and guards her surroundings. So Romani Akumen, you've almost half a day. I presume you are finished with your analysis of Tiamat. Of course, Tiamat's specs and abilities are exactly as stated in the report I submitted to you. Lord Valderox, you should also take a look at it later. The material data on the terminal over there has been updated. I see, this is good work. Curse it! Are you on Tiamat's side or something? There's nothing in here about her weakness. Believe me, I wanted to write at least one possible method of attack, but the report is accurate. She's just perfect, with no physical or mythical shortcomings. We're no match for her. When you say that with tears in your eyes, I suppose I can't be too hard on you. Good work. You can return to your post. Well, we can't lose control of our emotions here. Well, Jackal Warrior, what's your take on Tiamat?
She was huge, gigantic, and positively awesome.
Nonsense. I'm not asking for your idiotic human impressions of her. Use your animal instincts to tell me something useful.
Ah, you mean that? At her speed, she'll reach the coast in half a day. I'm guessing it'll take her about a day to get here from there to Uruk.
That is fast. All we can do is intercept her. Why is she targeting Uruk?
Because this city and Gilgamesh are the symbols of Sumerian civilization. Tiamat sees things differently than you or I guess. To her, humans in the land are all a single life form. Tiamat is after Uruk, the heart of this land, driven by her primordial instincts. So that's why she's ignoring my temple. Even if Mount Ebi disappears, civilization will carry on. But if Uruk and this golden dummy are annihilated here, Mesopotamian civilization itself will vanish.
That's right. If you wish to protect human history, you have to stop Tiamat at all costs. But no attacks will work on Tiamat. I tried to create an opportunity, but I didn't think she would be quite so enormous. We can neither stop her nor drive her back. Why is Tiamat invincible anyway? Oh, on that point, I do have a theory. Tiamat, actually, I believe all the beasts have individual differences. Of all of them, Tiamat's inborn nature is to never experience death. No matter what she does, death will never find her. Lord Valderox, destroying Tiamat's brain out at sea more or less proved the theory. So she regenerated after she died. Isn't that just resurrection? No, it's different. It's more retrogression than regeneration. I know this sounds absurd, but stay with me. Tiamat is the mother of all life and existence. The very fact that we're alive proves her existence. That's why there's no way to destroy her. It's paradoxical, but as long as life continues to exist on land, Tiamat, Beast 2, will never die. She is the beginning and the end. The only way she could be affected by normal laws of physics and be harmed is as the last thing on the world to die.
But we definitely can't beat her. I mean, there's no point. To defeat Tiamat, first the human race would need to... All life on Earth would have to die out.
That's right. That's why I had no choice but to report that she's invincible. So then, what about the opposite? Exactly. Brazen of you to think as I do. Ereshkigal! 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 Are you there?
Shush, be more respectful when you're trying to call a goddess. I've been busy taking care of souls since yesterday. I would even take a dead man's help at this point. First of all, I didn't lend you the Mirror of Curse so you and I could chat. It was just an apology for everything I've done.
Hello.
Oh, it's... Give me a moment. Ereshkigal, goddess of the underworld, is here in all of her splendor. Do you have business with me, King of Uruk? Ereshkigal, you're being so formal all of a sudden.
Ah, you're much prettier than the celestial goddess. Looks like some soul searching in the underworld has made you more ladylike.
Why are you looking at me, Goldie, and stop smiling at her, Lord Balderox? You're embarrassing me 2 times over.
The fact of the matter is, I called you here to ask a favor. Currently, Tiamat is heading for Uruk. She will arrive in 2 days. If we don't defeat her, Mesopotamia will fall. However, Tiamat will not die as long as there is life on Earth. Therefore, Mistress of the Underworld, I want you to attend to Tiamat. If death cannot touch her in a world full of life, then send her down to a world devoid of life. In the Underworld, wouldn't she be the last living thing?
Huh? What are you talking about? Summon Mother to my underworld? Wait, did you say send? You seriously said send her down?
Of course. Ereshkigal, goddess of Kur. In the name of the king, I command you. Open the gate of the underworld across all of Uruk, and bind the beast of disaster that calls itself Tiamat down in the bowels of the earth. That is your role after wreaking havoc with the 3 goddess alliance. Consider it to be your atonement.
What's impossible is impossible. And that's impossible. Are you telling me to bring the underworld directly beneath Uruk? How do you expect me to do something so ridiculous? I guess I have no choice.
Then you'll do it?
Well, yes. After all, if I don't, Mesopotamia will be wiped out, right? I've been listening all this time, ever since you returned to the surface. All the time, actually. So I know what King Gilgamesh is talking about. To be honest, I was even a little impressed.
I knew it. I knew the underworld was the way to go. Ishtar, you should do some soul searching so you can be less useless.
But being convinced and doing it are 2 different things, Gilgamesh. Do you really think covering the entirety of Uruk with a hole of death is a simple task even for me? Just doing it in my jurisdiction of Kutha City was a major undertaking. As big as Uruk is, it will probably take me at least 10 years.
What? 10 years? We don't have that kind of time.
Well, actually, since I hate Uruk, I might have been plotting something the whole time, so give me 3 days and it'll be ready.
You and Ishtar are 2 of a kind.
Oh, stop. Now you're embarrassing me 3 times over.
Brilliant, Ereshkigal. But you and I need to chat a little more later.
If you can manage to drop Tiamat into the underworld, then defeating her may not be impossible. Well, what are we going to do about the time issue? Tiamat will arrive here in Uruk in 2 days. Ereshkigal needs 3 days to prepare the gate to the underworld. If we defeat Tiamat after Uruk falls, we won't be able to repair the collapse of the foundation of humanity. You people will have to deal with that. My hands are full preparing the gate.
2 days, or even 1 day. We need to hold Tiamat off at least that long. But how? The axe of Marduk is broken. Fear not. I already see a strategy for victory. Here's a chance for Ishtar to actually be useful.
Why me?
Oh, I see. With Ishtar, certainly.
Oh, that's right, yes. It'll be a cinch with Ishtar, yes. So that's how we'll do it. You're amazing, Ishtar. Yes, it's just like Merlin said.
I don't know what's going on, so I'll go with the bottom option. What's going on?
Good question. Why is everyone except for Lord Balderox so excited?
Haha, you are just plain dumb. What a nice way of showing us the ace up your sleeve. But enough of that. Come now. Call on Gugalana.
Yes, Gugalana, the Bull of Heaven, who serves Ishtar. It's said to be as big as a mountain and Sumer's greatest holy beast. I bet Gugalana could stop Tiamat in her tracks. Ah, yes, of course, that's right. With my Gugalana, yes. In its heyday, Gugalana could even make the Tigris River run dry. I heard about that from the people of Ur, yes. They all say Ishtar serving Gugalana is a holy beast to be feared. They praise you too, Ishtar, yes. A holy beast that none of the other gods could tame, but I hear that you managed to bring it to its heel first by being strict, then by being more strict. Yes, that's right. Gugalana is like, my vehicle. But everyone, I think you're making too big of a deal out of it. Gugalana isn't really that great. It wouldn't be of any use against Tiamat.
Ishtar! Ishtar! What's the matter? You don't look well. Normally we'd all have to listen to your irritating high-pitched laughter while you brag about how great he is, even though it's not even yours originally. No, don't tell me.
No, I don't have Gugalana. What did you say? I don't have it. I lost it. I lost it somewhere. I think it was in the north, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I even searched all through Babylon, but I just couldn't find hide nor hair of Gugalana.
You stupid, useless, bratty goddess! Why did I even bother recruiting you? Ouch, Gilgamesh, that's a little harsh. I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent. Made to stand holding a clay tablet that reads "Worst Goddess." Well, this is just perfect. And right when we were one step away from having a workable plan. Now we're up against a wall. All of us at Chaldea want to agree on the strategy of luring Tiamat to Uruk and then sending her to the underworld. But there just isn't enough time. You could go up against Tiamat and just accept that you died or get swallowed by the mud, but then we'd be worse off. Fine, adjourn. This war council is taking a break. Whining will do us no good. We have no plan, but hastiness is also the height of folly. And Lord Valdarox is exhausted. Let us rest our weary bones here. King Gilgamesh, there isn't much time until dawn. This will be our last chance to relax in Uruk. Everyone, replenish your energy. But don't stop thinking. We are not going to sleep and just give up. We're going to get through tonight so we can survive tomorrow. Oh, King Gilgamesh, you. But I think I'll have to make a pause because we're reaching the 30-minute mark. And I'm getting exhausted enough as it is. Wow. Again. And like I said, Masters, I'll have to stop here. As always, your host, Lord Valdarox here, wishing you all tons of luck, and hey, I'm almost there too, catching up with you guys. All that's left after this is what? Chapter 20, which is the battle, and both 20 and 21 contain battles. And chapter 22 basically has no battle, it's just collecting the spoils. So, chapter 19, like I said, is just another dialogue, looking at it right now. But again, I don't think I'll be able to fit it into this video, so we're stopping right here. So, good luck, fellow masters, and proceed accordingly.